Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Sitting in my car, just left. Very, very, very close friend of mine who just passed, Scotty. Um, this has been a very, very tough year. Um, at one particular school here, high school here in St. Louis, Missouri, four friends of mine, four buddies of mine have passed recently. Troy, Boris, Borsey, um, Scotty, and there's one more, Pistol, all at one high school. So I wanted to make a video, as you see with my shirt and my jacket on, just talking about how important and your most important commodity in life is time. Time. It's not money, it's not wealth, it's not health, it's time. Health is tied in there because you need to be healthy in order to maximize your time and be here for a while. But I'll give you three examples why I think time is all around us and a part of our fabric, our human dynamic. When you talk to someone, number one, when you talk to someone that is on their deathbed in hospice, and I watched my mother die of breast cancer and bone cancer when I was a kid, from 9 to 13. She died the day before my 13th birthday. So we had many talks, my mother and I was the oldest child, and she almost talked to me. She talked to me like I was an adult. And the number one thing that she wished that she could have more of was time. Time being the most important commodity. Number two, in the United States of America, when you go to the penitentiary, what do they say you're doing? Time. Because it's just as much a psychological aspect to doing a long prison term as it is the physical part of it. And being in that 8x10 and around all these guys and doing the same mundane thing over and over again, let alone if you have a 10 or 20 or 30-year bit. But in the United States of America, they say you're doing time. The third one that shows you where time is always around us and is the most important commodity, outside of the CBOT and the NYSE, the Chicago Board of Trade and the New York Stock Exchange, what is the third largest and fastest commodification of money transfer within a minute, within seconds, within an hour, within a day? It's Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas, there are no clocks. Even at your casinos in your hometown, there's several casinos here in St. Louis. Take a look. There are no clocks. That's because those guys, those casino owners, those MBAs, those lawyers have learned that if you can forget the element of time, we got a greater chance to get your money. If you can stay in that fantasy, we can get your money. So you go to Caesars, you go to all of these places in Las Vegas, these beautiful hundreds of millions of dollars in hotels, MGM. There are no clocks. That is by design. That is a conscious decision. So I think that we, as humans, we take advantage of that. We have busy lives. Things are constantly going on, let alone if you get married, have kids, or and we forget that how you utilize your time consciously every day that you wake up is of most importance. And I think the younger that you are, that you realize that time is your most important commodity, you should chase how I'm going to use my time in a positive and meaningful way, which runs along the same lines of being successful, being a learner. That's a continuum throughout life. And understanding the time, reading books, doing things that are productive. What is your purpose? Every day that you're up, you should have a practice for your purpose. And in watching going to Scotty's funeral today is just a constant reminder that time is getting away from me and from us. I'm 55 years old now. I feel like time is moving at a faster pace than when I was 20 or 30, even though I was busy. And you have a tendency to look backwards and reminisce, like with my buddy that just passed. But we can't get that back. All we can do is learn from it. But it's important when you do have these special relationships with family members and friends and loved ones that you garner and encapsulate those moments and appreciate them. Don't participate in gossip and negativity. Participate in productivity and being a good person, a quality person. Because time is moving in one direction. It's flowable like a river. It goes upstream or downstream, upstream. It goes one way. And we can't get that back. We can't get yesterday back. Yesterday is gone. You can learn from it, but you can't get it back. And so, we have all these different negative themes that are on YouTube and Instagram, and especially in the black and urban culture, negativity is highly promoted. I think we're going to lose an entire generation of folks that are wasting time. I think that if you realize as a young person that time is your most important commodity, along with learning and being on that journey to be a successful human being, it will make you make a better decision on what college you go to, what you want to major in, who you want to date and or marry, what kind of career do you want. If you realize that your time and where your gift is, and they run together and they're congruent, you will realize that that is your most important commodity. I mean, and think about it. Women say it all the time when they break up with somebody or have a terrible job. What do they say? I wasted my time with that person or those people, and I can't get that time back. So if we're more conscious and aware of what we're doing in our surroundings each and every day and trying to move forward, not standing still, not moving backwards, but trying to practice for your purpose and to be successful and to be righteous and to be a good person, those things will help you navigate and quantify your element of time. Time is the most important commodity, and we always think about it once we lose someone. Well, encapsulate it while they're here. Love them while they're here. Time is your most important commodity, not your car, not how much money you make. It's the utility of how you use your time. And I think if us as older people, if we could profess that to young folks and not to waste time, then I think we will be much better off as human beings. You look at your babies, your kids. My kids are grown now. I look back when they were younger. Can't get those days back. They're grown. And you wish you could encapsulate those times, but you can't. They're in your memory bank. So enjoy your present time. Try to navigate your future time and what life is all about. Find some purpose. Everything has a purpose. God put you here on earth to garner your humanity, to exude your humanity, to show your humanness, and understanding that your time, what you do with your time each and every day, is your most important tool. See you later.